Welcome back, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. Girl on the show is Tamara Operi. How you doing?
I'm great, Chris. I'm delighted to be here with you.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Wonderful, wonderful. It's good to see you. Tell me, what's it like for you as a music artist?
As a music artist, the best way I can describe it, Chris, it's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, and then you remember little bits of the ride. Like, oh, do you remember when I was up there? And then you're back to the ground again. It's a roller coaster, and I love it.
Good stuff. And you're back home now at the moment?
I am, yeah. I'm home. Home is where the heart is. Home is where everything is. So,
Super days.
you know, yeah, I'm happy home. Yeah, I'm a homeboard.
Are you hanging out with mommy for the moment? Or
Oh God, we can't get rid. She cannot get rid of me. I'm always behind her. People call me your tail. I'm always behind her. Yeah,
Got you,
yeah, she's
got
my
you.
icon.
Very good. Now, Tamara, let's talk some more things about yourself, because viewers at home, the reason they watch the show most times is because of the way we do things, meaning that we speak from the art, our guests speak from the art. So they want to get to know more about yourself. So you born in Ireland or where?
So I was born in Paris, Chris, and when I was a baby, I came back to Dublin. I think I was about 5.
Yeah.
And myself, my mum, my sister came back to Dublin, and
Cool.
I grew up mostly here, and I moved back to a few places back and forth. But this is it, Liberty's girl at heart. Yeah.
And what origin would you be? I know you're partly Irish.
Yeah.
Would you be more from Africa? Or?
So I'm a cocktail, Chris.
I like
Born in
that.
Paris. My dad is West African, and then the mother is Irish.
Yeah.
She's blonde with blue eyes. When we go out together, people think I'm adopted. And then when I go out with my dad, people think I'm adopted. So I'm a cocktail, a bit of, yeah.
And do you feel bad when they say if they say that to you? Do you?
No, I love it.
Yeah.
When people ask me where are you from, I'm like, well, how long have you got, love?
Exactly.
It's just like, and then it's so easy as well, because our flag, the Irish flag, is green,
Yeah.
white and orange,
Yeah.
and the Ivory Coast flag is actually the same one turned
Wow.
the other way around
Wow,
as well.
beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful.
So I'm blessed to be very cultured. I know my background. I know everything about my roots as well.
That's
So,
good.
yeah,
That's good.
Yeah.
Because there are other people like that who don't have that knowing
Yeah.
where they root from, but in this
Yeah.
case, you know your root, which is great,
It's wonderful.
So speaking about your talent, when did your talent kick off? When did you discover I am Tommy? When did that happen?
So it started when I was 12. I
Yeah.
was in religion class in Scolania. I went to Scolania, shout out to them in Clondalkin, and the teacher, who was Sister Elizabeth at the time, asked us to write a poem about religion. And I wrote a poem and I brought it back in, and she says, that's great, but you needed to make it up from scratch. And I says, no, I did make that up. So,
Yeah.
I started matching poetry to listening to greats of Tupac, because, he's my favorite, he's my idol,
Wow.
Biggie
Yeah,
and Eminem.
very good, very good.
So I started matching up, and then before you knew it, I was 14 and I was gigging in Temple Bar and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've been on competitions. Speaking about the Island Got Talent.
Yes.
Would that be your first ever kind of competition you ever went to, or how
No,
did that kind of begin for you?
I've done a few. I've done the All Ireland Talent Show with like Shane Lynch from Boyzone
Yeah.
and a brilliant other as well. So I did that, and then I did X Factor in the UK, with Louis Walsh, Sherry Halliwell, Gary Barlow was our Simon Cowell at the time.
Yeah.
And I got down to the last 40 before Judges' House, and would you believe they never aired it? So I was heartbroken.
Oh, no.
You can imagine throwing parties every Saturday. I'm going to be on, so I had to get up in the sitting room and give them a bit of a dance.
Now, bring back to the X Factor back in the UK.
Yes.
That would be your first line of when you ever go into performing.
Yes.
What's like for artists like you? Because there's a lot of process to go into that competition. It's
Yeah,
not just
it
a
is.
competition you just wake up and just say, hey, this is it. What's like
Thank
for
you so much for saying that, Chris, because people think you just walk on the stage. Before
Sure.
you actually get in front of the real judges,
Yeah.
you have to pass about 10 phone interviews.
Wow.
You have to go into 3 different stages of production.
It's a real job, isn't it?
It's a job. It's a job, and then people get so excited once they're finally
True.
there.
Yeah.
So it's a lot. It's a lot of pressure as well. I don't believe anybody that says they go on and they're nervous. Everyone's nervous. We just have our different ways of handling it. You put on a tough face and you go on with it. Yeah.
And what's like for you guys when you're in that competition? You have to meet other competitors like yourself. what would be going through your mind at that stage? Do you
Well, the
feel-
problem with me, Chris, is I fall in love with anyone.
That's
So I can't see anyone as competitors. I'm like, you know, encouraging everyone. I'm like, oh, hang on a second. Actually, I'm competing against you.
Yeah.
But I'm a very, very, very competitive person. But the only person I'm competing with in my life is me.
It's you.
I can only give the best of me. Nobody else can be myself.
Wow,
And
wow.
the same as the girl next to me, I could never be her because that's her talent. That's what God gave her, and we can never cross that. So I just
Gotcha.
encourage anyone that's next to me and let the best woman or man win.
Ooh, come on, just everybody! Yay! That was really good. You know, speaking of that competition, I don't know why I keep going back to the yesterday, because that was where you kind of, you know, you kind of spring out. You know,
Yeah.
that's where the timing kind of come out from. So speaking about that, you know, when you talking in front, you standing in front of like Tamara, you stand in front of Louis. What would be your intention? Will it be the song, or you're just looking at them to kind of calculate, okay, what am I going to sing? Are they going to like it? Things like that.
Yeah.
Would that be something?
You know, Chris, when I started music, I wanted everyone to like me. And then as the years went on, I just decided that I wanted to accept myself for who I am. And I wanted to go there. And you like it or you don't. Yeah, I can take it or leave it.
Yeah.
So anything they gave me, I take it on the chin. But when you're there, you're just like, I'm here now. I'm going to prove my talent. This is what I got dressed up for. I'm after sticking 1,000 studs on me dress. I'm here now. I'll give you the song. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you like it, you can give me a few bob and I'll do it again.
There you go. Come on, everybody. Yay. Now, speaking about that, you're back home right now.
Yeah.
What's happening back here at the moment?
So what's happening back now is, I can't reveal too much, but of course I'm doing what I love to do.
Yeah.
A big thing I want to touch on is mental health and bullying, because I see a lot of that going on. Like you were talking about social media earlier
Yeah.
on. I want to prove to the generation out there, the younger generation, that I'm not always stressed like this. I'm not always as confident. Sometimes there's days where I'd be at home, I wouldn't be confident.
Yeah.
And you just have to push yourself and get out there, and no matter what you're going through, whether it's mental health or bullying, use that as your power to get out there. Turn that negativity into positivity, because that's what I've done. Get out there.
Wow, come on, show some love, everybody. Yay! I'm loving you on this show. Thank you so much. Okay, Tammy, we're still going to keep you here. We're going to go on a quick break.
Cool.
When we come back, viewers at home, it's Tammy Operi still on the show. Is a superstar, is the most creative artist right now. So make sure you don't go nowhere. We'll be right back after this. Thank you, everybody. Yay!